Do you guys got any reaction to the buzz and the rumors about Daredevil? Because
Buzz and
people are
rumor?
really talking about Daredevil and really, really excited.
What rumor? I mean, there are a few things that have been confirmed.
Okay, well, let's go through what's been confirmed.
Okay.
As far as characters that are supposed to pop up, I mean, we all know about
John Bernthal. He's official. He's going to be Frank Castle, a.k.a. the Punisher. Also, they added, I don't want to mess over it, it's like Elodie Young is her name.
Mm-hmm.
She's the actress that's been pegged to play Elektra in season 2. And aside from that, I don't know. What rumor are you talking about? Is there anything?
I mean, they're talking about Deadshot being on the series.
Like Deadshot, Bullseye, my dude.
Bullseye. I mean, sorry, Bullseye. Wrong show.
Wrong franchise, dude. Wrong brand.
But you know what? It's the same character.
No, that's not true. That's actually not true at all.
Well, the thing is, it's funny because there's so many characters that mirror each other. Like you have Quicksilver, then you have Flash. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the same thing, but anyway. My bad.
It's part of that whole competition between DC and Marvel. They've been at that for years. They'll take a character. It's like, oh, all right, you guys have your Deadshot. We're gonna do Deadpool. You guys have Lobo. We have Wolverine. We're gonna make Lobo.
Right.
So
sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. Forgive me. But is that character really gonna be on there or no?
Bullseye.
Yeah.
There is a rumor that you're talking about. There was a rumor that in season 1.
Okay.
There was a sniper that was involved in something that went down, and yeah, people are saying that was him, but I don't think that was the case.
I'm pretty sure Bullseye's going to be there. I mean, he's Daredevil. He's what like Joker is to Batman, what Goblin is to Spider-Man. And if you're going to have Elektra, you're going to bring in Bullseye.
I feel like they'll introduce her first, and then Bullseye will come in like maybe a season later. Because they not going to introduce her in season 2 to immediately kill her off in that same season when Bullseye shows up. That's a waste of a character.
Frank Miller killed her off for the year.
Frank Miller, that's all right. Killing off his female characters, that's one of many problems that he has. But yeah,
because. If Netflix wants to do more superhero shows, they gotta, they're probably giving everybody like a 5-year limit.
Right. To do whatever they want to do.
Now, Moon Knight and some other characters. So, 5 years and done, 4 years and done. But,
Moon Knight would be interesting. I feel like, they picked them up for X amount of seasons. And then after that, they'll transition to other things. Like we were talking about before, they're picking up, apparently, Moon Knight, Brother Voodoo, which would be interesting, just to see how they would make that whole thing work. And there are a few others. But Moon Knight in particular would be interesting, because he fits right into that whole group of the street-level, mentally unhinged, brooding characters, and other words that I will not use. But yeah.
Come out. You still have the Defenders movie.
Mm-hmm. Right. Or the miniseries, you mean?
I'm sorry?
Was it making a movie or a miniseries for the Defenders?
Netflix movie Defenders. It's going to be Devil, Power, Iron
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was going to be another series. Okay, cool. I can see that.
Now, you know how they basically did a lot of cross-promotion when it comes to The Flash and Arrow? Do you think they'll do the same thing in the Marvel world with maybe some of the villains? Because I would love to see the Kingpin and Daredevil deal with other superheroes, because their Kingpin was so good as far as villain-wise, creating the depth, the backstory, presenting it and showing that he's twisted but wants to do the good thing but the wrong way, but yet he's also dark and uncontrollable.
Kingpin would be up against Daredevil, Moon Knight, Spider-Man, along that level.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, and in regards to cross-promotion, they're already doing that with Jessica Jones, because Luke Cage makes his first appearance in her series before getting his own solo thing. And their big crossover is essentially going to be this Defenders flick, where undoubtedly You're going to have Wilson Fisk. You're going to have, the characters that showed up from season 1 of Daredevil, which were from Kunlun, Madame Gao. So, yeah.
Are they going to use the same actors in the film versions versus the TV series?
For which, what do you mean?
I mean, because it would be brilliant if they did a series and then break off, bring them back together, but in a film and then separate.
They might. I feel like
of S.H.I.E.L.D. They did that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right before Winter Soldier started. They got Samuel Jackson to be on TV. That was surprising to me. They got him to play Nick Fury on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Robin on the show.
Right.
Some of the guys that were on in the movies did appear on the TV show. But again, that's Marvel, so they probably will do that, as opposed to DC, which gets a good guy who's Flash, and they got some other guy to play Flash in the movie. So,
yeah, they have separate things, which, yeah, that could go one way or another. I feel that Marvel at this point knows how bad things can go, though, to their TV properties. But yeah.
That was a very good transition, because Flash, I mean, they mentioned something in the show which I thought was very interesting. How many worlds are there? There are 52 worlds.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
52 known ones.
That number again, 52.
That episode, I mean, I liked how they played tribute. There's this one scene, I put it on our Facebook page.
Right.
So like our Facebook page, and you see how they took a scene right from the comics.
Right.
Yeah.
Character's yelling help, and as she raises her arm in a blue shirt, and the two Flashes are yelling, "I'm coming," and they're rounding a brick wall.
Yeah, that was really cool. They round that brick wall, and it's funny because when they entered that scene, like at the end of near the end of the episode, when they enter that area, you see I don't know if they're balustrades, the pillars or columns or whatever it was, and they're the brick walls. And I'm like, that looks like the one from that OG comic where you had the Flash of both worlds coming in. And then I noticed the color of what's-her-face's shirt. And I'm like, they're going to work that in. Watch. Wait for it. Boom, there it was. And it was clever. I liked it.
The problem is, I mean, the writing, I'm like, come on. Really? It took them 45 minutes to figure out that you can stop sand by turning it to glass with heat. These guys are supposed to be
Scientists.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, the whole world out there, when I started watching this show with my kid, as soon as it started, 15 years old, and we're watching the show, and she said, "Oh, sand. Oh, well, you just friction will turn out the glass." As soon as we saw it.
Well, see, here's the thing you have to understand about that, though. I honestly don't want to blame the writers for that. I think that they had to cover their bases because think about the number of people that are watching it who are comic book fans, and then there are people who just want to see the cutesy relationship crap on CW.
They're supposed to be brilliant scientists. And
I agree.
He says, "Come on, we've been at this for an hour trying to throw light. All right, let me get this. So you got Vibe, who last season creates a gun that turns into gold in the afternoon, and he can't figure out a way to
take a dude who's made out of sand.
I can't figure out if you take two battery cables and you go like this, you get a zap of electricity going out. Seriously?
Well, Dean, let's take it a step further. If you have a gun that turns things to gold, why would you bother rob a bank? Why would you?
Yeah, at that point you can just take any bit of
exactly
any everyday item can eventually and actually practically make you a millionaire on any given day. So
right. So that was stupid.
That was a definite misstep. I agree.
Trying to rob a van full of money. I mean, these got serial numbers. They'll trace the money down.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, 1 minute they're brilliant, the other minute they're like.
It's CW, dude. That's what I've said this. I don't know how many times. The show teeters between being a pretty well-written sci-fi show to, oh wait, we have to remember, there are 20-something-year-olds that are watching this that just want to see people look cute and shit, so let's dumb it down. We have to explain the idea of the multiverse to those people who just want to see Barry and Iris make out. That's why.
One positive thing I have to say from it, though, they were very slick and smooth with mentioning different, like making a reference towards Arrow, and Arrow randomly making a reference towards the Flash, and their different cities and how they're close. I thought that they do really, really well. And
Oh yeah, they perfected the art of the Easter egg, man. They're
Yeah.
placed all over they're placed all over each episode.
Yeah.
And at this point now, it's almost like it's seamless because you'll see someone reference, "Oh yeah, Cisco helped me do this. He emailed this to me."
Right.
And then at the same time, you'll see the video footage, like the news footage of Arrow doing his thing on the Flash.
Right.
So they've got, if nothing else, they have a really clever way of how they weave both shows into each other and how they reference things and not make it seem clunky. Or
Now,
like, yeah.
when are we going to have Green Lantern pop up? It's about that time they introduced
Maybe. I think they're holding off on it now. They just let them get there because they just introduced the idea of mysticism
Okay.
with Damien Dark and the whole Lazarus Pit thing, because now their plan is like they're going to try to resurrect Sarah.
Right.
It's been basically just like, pushing daisies up for more than a year now. So I'm like, all right, great. This is going to go really well.
It's kind of gross, by the way.
Thanks again. I don't know. I just like that she wasn't like some pretty little like corpse. She was like shriveled up and like looked like all mummified. I'm like, if she's been in there for a year and still looks pretty in the dress, I'm gonna be pissed.